like
Hello,
on either
good morning,
side, and then
everybody. Welcome to Painty, miniature painting program by Resident Evil fans for Resident Evil fans. Today, James and I are already arguing
yeah.
about the Doctor.
I mean, I'm not arguing. You're arguing with me.
It's true. I am being quite. I'm being quite
I'm just
contrary
saying
today.
how I hate numbers, and you're like, listen, you little shit.
Listen here. Let me tell you something about you that you don't know.
Let me pop this chat window out.
I also popped the chat out.
Yeah, so I was constantly getting people just saying numbers. I had no idea. I should have said something to Sherry, but she was always there, so like
Sherry's so cool.
Sherry is great. Yeah. Still not sure if I can go to JCon this year, but because I do really want to go. But the end of this year is stacked. So
I have Have you watched the Path of Exile stuff this weekend?
I have, yeah. Of course I did. I watched it live.
How do you feel about the new season?
The new season I don't really care about, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think it's cool what they're doing, and it is really cool. It's just, now that they've announced Path of Exile 2...
I just have no desire to go play Path of Exile anymore.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really care. They've always been so good. I think someone said it in an interview, actually, on the stream. They've always been... They essentially make a brand new expansion every 3 months. And I think that is something that should be awarded, and there never are. Right? And they do, like, good expansions, too. It's not like, they're not half-assed. They bring in tens of thousands of people every 3 months. Sometimes hundreds of thousands of people, depending on the league. And, yeah, it's... yeah. I do love how... I do love that the stream felt very... it felt like old school games conferences.
Yeah.
Right, where they were just chilling, and it was just like the main developer was sitting there, Chris Wilson.
Just talking about like, what was happening.
Yeah, and he was like making jokes, and it wasn't like... That's something I miss about older like games stuff is... Like, it's so corporate now, and there's so many buzzwords that are thrown out. Like, and with that PoE 2 stream, there was none of that. It was just all jokes and chill, and yeah, we hear you, and we're actually going to add this, and also we're going to improve upon it and add this too. It's like,
yeah.
It was, yeah, it was very cool.
So, what do we think of Path 2?
I think it looks great. I think but I predicted this would happen. I predicted that as soon as Diablo 4 dropped, we'll be getting a Path of Exile 2 announcement. And lo and behold, a month later. Actually, they couldn't even wait. They had to wait a week. They waited a week, right? They didn't even have to.
Yeah.
Right? But they waited a week to say, oh yeah, be here, by the way, on the 28th of July, because we're going to be having for ExileCon, because we're going to be announcing a whole bunch of stuff for Path of Exile 2. I think, personally, that they were actually going to wait to see how good Diablo 4 was. What is that? It just dropped off. And then they were like, I think they were going to make it a secret at ExileCon, right? Because we knew it was coming, but we didn't know when, or they
had done the trailer recently.
Yeah, about a year and a half ago, I think, and but I think they just saw how much of a dumpster fire Diablo 4 was, and they were like, nah, we should tell them now. And they did, and it was fantastic, and it's going to be free, and all the nerds can't complain either, because you can play Path of Exile 1, and Path of Exile 2. They're going to be in a package together.
Yeah, it's going to be like, and any of the cosmetics or tabs you buy are good on either.
Yeah, man, this game should win awards. Just the company, actually. The game is great. But the
I've
company
heard that
is so.
Tencent owns it now.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
And we'll see. We'll see what they do. But I mean, yeah, Tencent is a billion-dollar company, so they are a shit company, right? But you know, there are companies that Tencent own that aren't shit. And yeah, I'm hoping Grinding Gear, because they are out right now. When it comes to online multiplayer, Grinding Gear games are the most ethical. Like,
Yeah.
for the consumer.
I would say,
Like-
I would argue that Digital Extremes has a similar like monetization model. It's not very toxic.
What's that?
Warframe.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't have experience with Warframe, but yeah, I'll take your word for it. Because I've heard that from Netro as well, and a couple other people. Yeah, like that model is incredible for the consumer, and it gives you complete agency on how much you want to pay for a game. Essentially, like with New World, for instance, like I haven't paid, other than the initial price, I haven't paid anything else into that game.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been considering getting the Battle Pass. It's like this Battle Pass thing, right? That gives you skins and like things like that. I've been considering getting it because I haven't paid any extra into this game since I got it, and I got it for like £18.
Right. So you put the time. If you put time into it, I bought the Battle Pass for the first season of Honkai because I was really enjoying it. I was playing it.
Oh, right,
where,
nice.
I was playing it enough where I was like getting my bonuses.
Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying that game.
It's cool. I haven't played it in a bit because the character I've been saving up my currency for the character I really want. So I have to wait till she appears.
Hift to wait.
Yes, to wait.
Cross cosmetics. Yeah, and that's what I mean, right? It's like, I think when PoE 2 comes out, I think it really might raise the standard again, like for ARPGs and just gaming, like in terms of what is pay to win and what isn't. Because to this day, and they've been around since 2007, 2008. Right?
2010 was when it came out.
Was it really? But
Yeah.
well, I mean, there was the beta before that.
No, that's the beta. Like they did a thing last night where they were like, "Hey, let's on the first night of the stream." I think the first beta content was from 2010.
Because that's what I signed up to. I've been playing it for. Oh yeah.
I was also a beta
Realm.
player for Path of Exile.
This beta realm, the Awakening. Yeah. But it feels much longer than that. But anyway, it's been 13 years, and like to this day they haven't had a single for like pay to win like aspects to their game.
I gotta tell you, I would not hate being able to purchase a skip for the story.
Skip.
A story skip, yeah.
Well, I think we've had this discussion before because I'm getting deja vu. But yeah, I like the adventure of going through the story because the story mode rather than the story itself, because the story itself is kind of a bit strange. I can't put it together. It's a bit odd, but it gets, every time I play Path of Exile, going through the story makes me familiar with the game again.
Yeah.
And if I got skipped and they put me straight to maps, I would get very bored of that game very quickly.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, though, and even then, like, because it tends to be like I'll play endgame, I'll do the story, and then I'll get to endgame, and then I'll get like half of my Atlas done, and then I'll stop playing. Because either another game has come out, or I've gotten like oversaturated with it, or something. Yeah. I'm not a true Path of Exile fan.
Yeah, my friend Liz, during the last season, got multiple characters above 90.
Yeah, it's insane. And for the folks that don't know, to get your character to level 90 takes a lot of time. Like, the max level in that game is 100, and I have only ever gotten to 95 in that game. I've gotten a lot of characters to 90 and above, but I've never gotten a character to max level
in the course of the season.
Yeah, because I don't like. It's just you get burnt out on the game. I do anyway. I get. It's not because it's a bad game. It's because it takes such a long time, which is why.
And then you're only ever doing one activity too during all of that.
It's also why I want Path of Exile 2 to be more accessible. Because it is not right now. It's accessible in the physical sense, or rather the metaphysical sense, because it's free, right? But it's not very good for the new player, and I hope the end game content becomes a little bit better for newer players and older players. Because I mean, there are things in that game I don't even know how to do, and I played that game for thousands of hours. I need to work on that. So I hope, yeah. And they announced that there's going to be a dodge roll.
Yeah,
which is nice because
no iframes, but people
no iframes. Yeah. Well, I mean, technically it does because he was saying any melee hits coming towards you and any projectile hits will not hit you. However, big ground slams and I'm guessing like big AoE, like ice storm stuff like that will probably hit you. But yeah, it's like a half and half of iframe, which is nice because, and forgetting Diablo 4, which stole the idea from Lost Ark, by the way. Which also had a dodge roll, which was limited, and so is Diablo 4's. Whereas in PoE 2, it is not limited, and also one of the most common. See, when I talk about League of Legends, for instance, there's one big criticism I have of that game, and it is everyone shouldn't be using the same summoner spell. And what's that summoner spell, Burger?
Flash? Yeah.
Like, if everybody's using the same summoner spell, there's something wrong with that summoner spell, or something else should be brought up, right?
Yeah.
And in Path of Exile, the problem with Path of Exile is that everybody used Flame Dash.
Yep.
If you got to a certain level, everybody's using either Flame Dash or if you were an Vader, I can't remember, phase something. It wasn't Phase Rush. That's not a move. Well, it is a movement spell, but not. But yeah, you get me. Or that people would only use like 3 movements, so they're like, well, fuck that. We're gonna change it. We're gonna give you everyone a dodge now, which is very smart. I like that. And I'm assuming you can probably enhance that dodge as well, somehow.
I have no reason to believe you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, because they love. I liked they showcased that you can find uncut gems that you can just make into whatever you want.
Yeah, that was
which is
dope.
Really cool. Yeah. For those that don't know, in Path of Exile, it has kind of a materia system, but it's like much more advanced than materia.
It really is, but like that's a really solid metaphor.
Yeah.
I never heard anybody make before, so that's funny.
If I could cross over, it's materia system with the sphere system.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's both systems in the same game.
Yeah. But yeah, if you find so your abilities don't come from leveling up. Your abilities come from finding gems that have abilities in them, like materia. And you slot them into sockets on your armor and your weapons, and then you can link with support gems, which improve them. So it really has incredible amount of agency when it comes to abilities. And yeah, the only way you could either get them from quest rewards, or you could buy them from players or vendors, or you could craft them through.
And there were some that were harder to find than others.
Yeah, those rare ones. Yeah, definitely. Though they did make it a little bit more accessible, where those are like you can buy every, no matter your class, you can buy every skill now.
Yeah.
In the game, but it will take you a little bit of time. It will take you getting to end game essentially, which I mean, if you're me, it'll take you about 2 days, but
everybody else has long weekends.
Right.
next weekend is Baldur's Gate. I'm a little bummed out I have to like wait until noon-ish to play.
It comes out on Tuesday.
It comes out on Thursday, friend.
What? Am I just in the fucking... Oh, yeah. I read Thursday as Tuesday. I'm an idiot.
You're an idiot, James. Stop saying that.
But, yeah. Baldur's Gate. Hype.
Hype.
One thing I don't like about PO is losing experience when you die. You don't know how bad your build is until you hit that difficulty. It makes it feel like you need an exact build. And I think, that is my issue with PoE is that, you know, to a newer player and someone that doesn't know the passive tree very well, which, let's be honest, is 99% of people.
Right.
You know,
I just picked a build and followed it.
A build, yeah. Like that's what most people do, and that's okay. But you know, it would be nice if the new. I said this during. I can't remember where I said, but I actually made a Diablo Immortal reference. Because I said they should do what Diablo Immortal did, which is essentially they had a build of the week, or several builds of the week, and they had it in the game, and you could just press a button and it would give you the build. It would give you a build to follow within the game.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, and like that would be really dope for PoE too if they did that. Yeah, they have in their forums, in their community forums, they have like a build of the week and stuff.
Thank you, Joe.
For different. Tangerine.
And gold.
Oh yeah, I can see that now. The sheen.
You're a sheen.
Which sheen am I?
Charlie, obviously. You fucking degenerate.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the stuff they need to change. I would love. Everyone would love it. You know, if you get people who complain about it, you still have passive exile there. Go back to that, you nerd.
It's like people who say Pathfinder versus D&D.
Yeah.
Same energy.
Yeah. I love that when they brought that up during the.
Oh my goodness! I mean, well deserved. Blizzard has been really shitting the bed on that one.
They really have. Jeez.
Like in a world where there's just so much competition for your game, you can't like rely on. We're fucking Activision Blizzard. People aren't gonna not play Diablo.
Blizzard. Yeah.
And people, I mean, did play Diablo, so technically they are accurate that people aren't gonna not play Diablo.
Yeah, it was the best-selling Blizzard game.
Sure.
This fucking advert I keep seeing everywhere. It's like, I don't think this is a flex you think it is. This is the best-selling Blizzard game. Well, maybe you should be looking to compete with other games instead of just your own
game.
It's like they go in, you know, they go into their, you know, weekly meeting and give themselves a pat on the back, you know. It's
absolutely. How could you not? How could you avoid? How could you literally not give yourself a pat on the back for how well Black Diablo 4 did, and then just drop the ball?
Yeah, they had potential, but shit company.
I mean, I'm surprised James in here being like, "Hey, Burger, are you feeling about spending that money?"
No, I won't do that. I feel sorry for people. That's the thing.
Yeah, I enjoyed playing through the storyline. Like, no bullshit.
Story's good, but it will always be good because Blizzard underpay, but they hire good writers. Plus, I think Lilith carries it quite a lot.
Because I don't have my airbrush for this project at the moment, I'm doing a little something I've never done before called wet blending.
Oh yeah, that's what I'll be doing soon.
On the netting for these wings, I probably won't do a lot of this on the bottom because the bottom's not going to be as visible.
Mm-hmm.
But because I had to take this project in a different direction, I wanted to try something.
Yeah, I feel sorry for Ark right now because he's slogging through. I don't think he's enjoying Diablo 4, but he wants to get the plat. right? Because he's gone this far, you know,
Yeah.
and he just wants that plat, and I get it.
Oh, on PlayStation 5.
Yeah,
Poor boy.
yeah. He's had that big nerf as well. Following a build is fine, of course, but if there's choices, I like to play with those varieties rather than follow the same path. Yeah, I get you.
So then you do the homework, right?
Yeah, like you know, the thing. So the other thing with Path of Exile that is a problem is how hard it is to respec, and
Yeah.
I don't think that should ever be a problem.
I mean,
Right?
you get one or two throughout the course of a story run, right?
You get well, it depends what the investment is, but you get your free regret orbs essentially. So every few quests you'll get like 2 or 3 regrets, right? That will be used that you can use for your passage tree. But still, when you get to like end game and your build is not working for you, you have to regret over 100 skills. That's 100 chaos.
Yeah.
You know, and that's not good enough. I think we're past that point in gaming right now where you should punish your players for fitting into a build,
Well,
especially.
I suppose let's play devil's advocate. I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a moment.
Okay,
Um, Thinking about it this way, then you just try better next season.
but okay, that's fair, right? However, you're gonna lose players.
Absolutely, but they'll be
You're
back
gonna
next season.
No, they won't. A new player comes to PoE, right? In fact, I can ask any of the people I know that play PoE, right? They don't play it anymore, right? They will play it. They will look at that passive tree. They will bring up a build. It's not working for them, right? And then they go, actually, this is not worth my time. This game probably isn't for me. The depreciation of players will go down every time. I know they get like a big boost every time a server comes around, right? But they'll always lose a few players because of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So it's like I don't. You shouldn't be punishing. You know, I think Diablo 4 does it. Like you can just change whenever, right? I think Diablo 4.
You can, but it costs money. It costs gold. Gold's expensive.
Okay, that's fair. Like in New World, it's kind of very similar. God, I wish I could have taken this off the base. In New World, you can essentially respec everything for a couple of Azoth, which is like this daily resource that you get, and also gold. And it only costs you 200 gold per respec once you've gotten past level 20. At level 20, it's free, right? So you can just play around and see what's best for you. Yeah, I won't be able to get to the deep crevices of this Pukei, fortunately. But yeah, it is. I think the reason why it's got such a hardened player base is because of those things at the same time. Like it really does feel like a reward once you get that build that you've been working towards.
Yeah, like I remember when I did my necromancer, I had a lot of fun just fucking just throwing waves of monsters that spawn monsters out.
Yeah, it's very fun. Like seeing the work you've done is incredibly rewarding.
I remember where my build got caught up on us. I just wasn't getting the 6 links I needed.
Oh yeah, I remember I did it on stream. I remember the first 6 link I made. I actually crafted a 6 link.
Damn.
And it took me about 2,000 fusings to make a 6 link, and it was for my carcass jack because I wanted to do it. It was just like I'd done everything, all the other content, and this was really early in PoE. So there wasn't really much content if you played it for a few months. Now there's tons of content. There's almost too much content to deal with, but yeah, it was great. Like to get that 6 link on a stream was a really good time. There's no such thing as streamer luck either.
Right.
And again, for context, so I was talking about the materia system earlier on. A 6-link is the most links you can get in either a 2-handed weapon or a piece of body armor.
Yeah, and you would need it, and then you'd also need it to be in the right colors.
Right. Yeah, and that's a whole other matter. I remember that was also the carcass jack. That was also a problem because the carcass jack was an evasion energy shield chest, and I needed more blues than I did greens. I needed like 4 blues for my build, and it was mainly an evasion chest. So most of the sorry, no, I'll reword that. The body armors in the game and the armors in the game, they have different kind of attributes. So, because there are 3 different types of defense in this game, there's evasion, there's energy shield builds, and there's life builds. Technically, you can go into mana builds as well because you can use mana as life, but we'll just stick with that for now. And tended to be, if you were a HP build, it meant that you were up front and you were in the thick of it, and you would tend to go for armor, which is predominantly strength based, which is predominantly strength skills, right? So you want a strength, you want red sockets. Evasion is green, so like if you want an evasion armor piece, like you want greens typically, and then ES, which is energy shield, you want blue. However, some of the support gems really do well when they're mixed up, and the weapon, the armor piece I had was predominantly an evasion piece. So I had a lot of evasion, but a little bit of ES, right? But I needed more blues on it, and if you have a piece of armor, that is predominantly something else, that secondary stat, that secondary color is less likely to rotate, like, for you. So it took me, like, I think about 800 chromatics to get what I needed. And it's also painstaking because you can't just spam click like you can with fusings. You have to actually look at every single option that goes through. But yeah, that's the complexity of Path of Exile, and that's just touching the surface, really. And that is what some people would be put off by. And I get it. Because sometimes it puts me off. I think, I got too much to fucking do. I don't want to put in this time. I'm interested to see how the classes are going to be introduced into PoE 2, because they didn't announce the passage tree or anything, did they?
Nope, they just showed people playing.
Yeah, and that's curious, because the passage tree is a really huge part of PoE. I expect it to be probably one of the first things they announce, but the fact that they haven't makes me think they might have changed things a little bit.
And they're afraid. Well, they gotta have something to announce their con next year.
True. It's beta opens up in June, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Next year, so I'll remind you closer to the day.
Are we gonna try to sign up for the beta?
Yeah, I mean, why not? I did it for PoE 1.
I did it for PoE 1 as well.
So we can
have so fancy
nostalgia.
I believe I have picked the when at the point when that we do decide to start our co-op run of Baldur's Gate.
We're doing it day 1, aren't we? Because you took time off work.
Yeah, I mean, well, so my thought to that is, like, if you would rather not do that co-op run first, we can, like, just hang out and play it together.
Well, I know that your time is limited even when you have time, even when you have days off. So yeah. I'll just play my other run like when you're not available.
Dope. So if you're gonna go Dark Urge, you said you're Dark Urge Wizard.
Dark Urge.
Dark Urge Wizard.
Dark Urge. Sorry, I like how that sounds.
That's fine.
It's my name now. I'm gonna name it Dark Urge.
No, please don't.
Dark Urge the Dark Edge.
I figured I would go charismatic.
Okay. So you can. So
either sorcerer or bard.
Warlock.
Oh, I could be a warlock.
Yeah. Yeah. You could be a Hexblade Warlock. We'll need a frontliner.
We'll have what's her face, Carlock.
Okay. I mean, having two frontliners is never a bad thing.
Well, the other thing I was thinking is I know that there's the intelligence hat in the first act of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I could do fighter wizard cross class.
Isn't blade singing in this?
What's that?
I was thinking about doing blade singing, but
Is Blade Singer in it?
let me check. I think it might be. Subclasses. Okay. Wizard. Oh no, I don't think it. Oh, that sucks.
What's your third wizard? I mean, it's just all the schools, right?
Conjuration, divination, enchantment, and illusion, and necromancy.
Yep. No subclasses for wizards.
Wait! No, this can't be true. There's got to be an evocation. No, I'm gonna. Evocation's like the bog standard wizard. I'm pretty sure that's in the game.
I'm imagining. I'm imagining they don't have it up there because it's the beta list.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'm probably right here. Yeah. We don't need to explore that anymore.
Oh, there we go. Right. Abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, necromancy, illusion, and transmutation. Yeah, no blade singing. For what was it said you were thinking about going?
I was thinking about going sorcerer.
Sorcerer. They got wild magic, draconic, bloodline, and storm sorcery.
Which storm sorcery?
It is. You gain. I'm not 100% sure right now, but you gain I think you gain charges or something.
Dope.
Like with let me look it up.
With sorcery points.
Yeah. You can use a bonus action on your turn to cause whirling gusts of elemental air to briefly surround you immediately before or after you cast a spell of first level or higher. Doing so allows you to fly up to 10 feet without provoking opportunity attacks. Oh, that's cool. At 6th level, you gain resistance to lightning and thunder damage. Whenever you start casting a spell of first level or higher that deals thunder or lightning, storing magic eruption on you, the eruption causes creatures of choice that you can see within 10 feet of you to take lightning damage or thunder damage equal to half your sorcerer level. So that's like bit damage. If it's raining, you can... if it's raining, wow. Good luck, DMs. Fucking imagine having a storm sorcerer in your party as a DM. Like the storm sorcerer is forever just going to be going, is it raining? Is it raining yet?
How's the weather look?
Yeah.
Can I cast a rain spell?
You can use an action to cause the rain to stop falling. A 20-foot radius sphere centered on you. You can end this effect as a bonus action. If it's windy, you can use a bonus action each round to choose the direction that the wind blows in a 100-foot radius.
Dang.
The wind blows in that direction until the end of your next turn. This feature... That sounds really cool.
That does sound really cool.
All right. And the 14th doesn't matter because we're only going to be going up to level 12. But that's Storm Sorcery. You know what Draconic Bloodline and Wild Magic is, don't you?
I don't care about either of those.
Yeah, Warlock has subclasses. So it says he's got Archfey, Fiend, and Great Old One. However, you can go into Hexblade because of the packs you make and stuff.
Right.
So you have Eldritch Knight, Fighter. You have Knowledge, Life, Light, Nature, Tempest, Trickery, and War Clerics.
Pass on Clerics.
You have Land, Moon, and Spores, Druid.
Because you're bringing Shadowheart, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have it here.
Shadowheart's Bay. Oh, I'm sorry. I want to see. I mean, maybe we'll see in the future, but I really wanted to play Blazing. It's one of my favorite subclasses.
I mean, I'm imagining. I can't wait to see what the mod scene looks like 2 weeks after this game comes out.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Good point. It's gonna be wild.
People are gonna be like, "Hey, here's that class you wanted. Thanks."
Yep.
You want that Oath of Glory Paladin? Here you go. New races. I mean, that'll probably be harder because the assets are harder to create, but if they unlock the sliders, like, which is probably the equivalent to it, right?
Yeah. All in all, a good time. It'll be a great time.
It's gonna be a fantastic time.
I'm very mad that people have gotten early access to this game, like early access to the full game. I'm very mad about that.
Yeah. I'm watching Fextralites videos about it, and I'm like,
Yeah, it's like, you did say that you would, I mean, there's people like myself who've been playing this game for 3 years. So maybe you could have rewarded them with that full play before time. You piece of shit. I mean, I love you, Larian, but come on. I think their thank you was like, yeah, we're gonna give you like, the deluxe edition. But I mean, I looked at the deluxe edition. I don't get much.
I mean, you get stuff that's referential to other Larian IP stuff, which is neat, but ultimately speaking, you're right, though.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose if we put out more content that was adjacent to their, like...
Yeah. Oh, that's a shade, James. Oh, idiot. Nope, wrong one. There we go.
I gotta tell you, I am not vibing on this miniature. Like, I was even able to take it off its base, and there's still parts of it where I'm like, God dang it. Why is this?
I'm just forgetting that the bottom exists, to be honest.
Why is this so hard to get to?
Yeah. Not ideal.
It's funny, British people in the business world have a reputation for being not clear in their communication. Mm-hmm. But it's like, no, if y'all spoke British, they're perfectly clear.
Yes, yeah, that's completely right. If you only knew how to speak British, the way we do things. Martin and I were talking about this a couple of days ago about the fact that, when you say to an American person, "You're right," they'll go, "Yeah, why?"
Yeah, it's just like you're asking what's up. You're asking what's up. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you well?
Yeah, it's not a.
It's not an expressing of concern.
I lost a friendship because of that once.
Did you ask somebody was all right?
Yeah, because they were, yeah, why? What do you like? Yeah, I'm fine. And I'm like, okay,
cool, bye.
I'm just
see you later.
just saying. And they got really mad about it. There's no reason. No reason why you have to be mad, you know?
No reason at all.
Be mad.
No be mid. Why are you mid?
Do, do, do. All right, this is what my AI DJ just said. All right, it's time to bring a vibe, and that vibe is bagpipes.
Yo, go AI DJ. Get it.
That made me laugh so much. He knows. He knows me. He knows me so well. Go bagpipes.
And what's my name? Trey. Joshua. Trey.
Joshua.
Joshua. That's funny.
I saw a clip recently of I can't remember, Andy and another lady. I can't remember, but yeah, they were doing really toxic cheerleaders.
Oh yeah. That was
it's so funny.
What's her face? Vic Michaelis and Giovanni.
Yeah. Yes, that's what. Thank you. Yeah, and it's so funny. I'll see you later, honey, at home.
Oh snap!
So funny.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's the best show that's not on mainline TV.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? No good shows are on mainline TV.
Snap. Fuck. James did it. He did it.
Oh shit! I fucking did it.
He did it. He's a madman.
All right.
He's a madman.
You fucking done it.
He done it.
Oh, what's that? Bit of hair on there. Oh, this really is bagpipes. It's like, but it's good. Like, yeah, this is jamming. I feel like the homeland's calling me.
Is your family's homeland from?
My father's side is Scottish.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Can't believe you've done this.
Thank you, James.
You're welcome.
I was like, I laid him up. I don't know why you didn't.
Yeah. I am the talent.
Damn it! Between you and May. Did she tell you Did she tell you to call yourself the talent?
No.
Oh, she's been saying that around the house a lot lately.
Like, I got it about. I've been saying it sparingly for about 6 months because I used to watch a YouTube channel called Offline TV, and I used to find they said it unironically, but they used to talk about like used to have these. They have like a gaming house, and they used to talk unironically, saying, "I'm the talent, and you're whatever the other thing was." Right, and it's like it felt so a creator, yeah. Like like you're the talent and you're the creator, right? And it, like basically this, somebody who does the editing and somebody who's on screen doing the laughs and the, someone who's the face essentially, yeah. And like I just found that so funny. Like that they were just saying, "You're not funny and interesting. You can edit." That's what I read from that.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
I still do watch them every now and then because they have changed their tune a little bit, but it's very very funny.
I'm familiar with offline TV.
Yeah, the only member I really like is Lily, to be honest. Lily Pichu. I've followed her since fucking 2012, I think.
I'm not
Cool
familiar
person.
with. I'm familiar with like them, but like I know the name, but not the content. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I get you.
I know Lily Pichu because I've been on the internet, but I don't.
Just good music.
You do good music.
I don't. That's the thing. I don't do good music. I don't music at all, really.
I mean, you could.
I don't think I could.
Why not?
Because I have no training in that at all.
I mean, you just do it.
Just do it?
Just do it. Just pick it up and do it.
Okay, Shia.
It'd be Nike, the Norse goddess of, it'd be the Roman goddess of victory.
Okay. All right, sure. My Adventures with Superman is a great show. Speaking of Superman, I watched the new Flash yesterday.
How was?
Oh my god, is that so bad? Jeez. I mean, I made a tweet. I was like, okay, forgetting that the main character is an actual fucking criminal for a second, right? The show, the movie's bad, man. It's so badly acted. Like, there's the 10 minutes into it, there's this scene where babies are falling from a building, right? And I was like, okay, so this is a comedy. Like, because the CGI was so bad, like that. Oh man, the only good thing about it, and the reason why Superman brought it up, was her name was Kara something L.
Yeah, she's
Superman's
cousin.
Yeah, she was great. However, she got fridged. So
they fridged her in a DC product. They're usually pretty good about not doing that.
Yeah, she got big time fridged.
How'd they do it?
Well, they brought back Zod.
Oh god.
And Zod
just
basically slammed her, kept slamming her. Yeah, Flash kept going back in time, but couldn't save it because it was what did they call it? Basically it was a time in the timeline what you can't change.
Yeah, it's a fixed point in time or whatever.
Yeah, it had to, that old chestnut, that trope that we see a lot. But yeah, that's 2.5 hours I won't get back in my life.
Wow, James, if it's any consolation.
Michael Keaton was good too, actually.
I mean, I do like Michael Keaton. He's good in everything.
Yeah, he looks good as well. Like, for an older gentleman.
Have you ever seen the movie Birdman?
I have, yeah, Birdman. I'm sorry.
Sorry, what was
the word Birdman. I call it Birdman.
Yeah, it's
I guess
Birdman,
it is,
though.
but it's all one word, so yeah. Everything's making me laugh today.
Have you ever seen the show Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law?
But yeah, she was great. Kara was great.
Answer the question, James.
No, I haven't.
Thank you, James.
No, I haven't watched that. I don't watch TV. Fuck TV.
Alright, I guess we're just never gonna watch TV together again.
Why would you?
Dang. Just like hanging out with you, James.
No, I mean, why would you watch TV? It sucks.
Never mind.
No, it wouldn't be the same because we're watching TV. The negativity of TV would just far outweigh.
Alright, well, we were watching The Detectorist. So didn't you enjoy that? I enjoyed it.
Yeah, but we weren't watching TV. I streamed it.
Oh god, you're being a piece of shit right now.
I am. I'm being really facetious.
Why
It's
are you
about
being a
time I.
shit?
It's about time I did. It's about time.
Why are you giving me shit, James? What did I do? What did I do to deserve this?
You said I was a bad influence. I'm just living up to that expectation.
James, why are you...
I'm being what you want me to be. Okay. Well, this is better drama than Flash.
Damn. You don't know me, but...
This is banging. I love this track. The only clip are you still there, Bugs?
I'm here, yeah. Why?
Oh. You cut off. I thought the audio went. The only clip I've seen of Flash is it showing different universe exploding or something. One of them was Nick Cage Superman that looked worse than the Terminator. Yeah. All the CGI, dude. All the CGI is bad. Though, when I did see Nick Cage as Superman fighting that huge ass spider, I did get a little hype.
Oh, they actually showed that? That's funny.
When I saw that suit, I was like, oh yeah, this would have been fucking amazing. But unfortunately, we can't have nice things. So beep. Sorry, spoiled it for
me.
The two people give a shit.
I'm not even gonna watch it.
But yeah, Shoji's been posting the weekly losses of the Flash, and it's been giving me joy. Warner Brothers right now are just being so cartoonishly evil and shitty as a company.
I mean, they are pretty bad.
Yeah.
I also saw the only clip of Flash where he actually has to run. Which it may or may not have been a deleted scene.
Dude, the running is so bad. The running... He does this weird thing where he speeds up and does a really cool speedster run.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and that's all CGI, obviously, but it's so fast that you can't tell, right? But then as soon as he breaks through and goes into the Speed Force, he goes into this slow-mo with every stride, and his arms are going out like he's swimming through the Speed Force, and it looks so dumb. It looks so dumb. I can't put into words. It made me doubly appreciate Makari in The Eternals and how she's still the best speedster representation in movie,
really?
in the movie theater. Yeah, still. Followed quickly by Quicksilver from X-Men.
Really? I thought Quicksilver from X-Men was good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Makari and Quicksilver are top for me.
What do they do? Is it just because they move normally and everybody else is slow?
Yeah. Well, Makari, she does have you seen The Eternals?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, so Makari, she the way she moves, she does leaps and bounds. Right? Whereas the Flash is doing weird shit, so he's moving slowly while doing these long strides, but he's still covering the ground he's covering is strange. Whereas Makari, she makes these massive leaps and bounds, and she's going super fast while she's doing it, and it just works. But the Flash doesn't work with Quicksilver. I mean, you know what why Quicksilver's so cool.
Yeah, tell me. I fucking saw that shit.
Yeah, man, I went to the cinema to see that as well, and it was so cool, and I was so unhappy we didn't get to see more of him.
Smexcellent. Smexcellent.
Smexcellent? Wow.
Yeah. Why not?
We got a Smexcellent.
That's Smexcellent.
Good.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
It's alright. I sent a message to Mason. Berg's told on you and said that you said I was a bad influence. I messaged you to say I agree. I am. Devil face.
Also, I went downstairs and said, I know you talked to James. And she goes, how dare you? It's like, why would you put our marriage in jeopardy by talking to James like that?
Yeah, no, honestly. Fair.
It's fair. You know what?
Invalid. I am a menace. So.
To society.
I won't go that far.
Not to all of society, just a substrate.
Yeah, just the humans in general.
Just humans. Just a human based societal threat.
Some fucking techno bagpipes happening now. Let's go. Mixed with a bit of Bollywood, I hear, I think. Man, this music's good.
It's bumping.
Yeah. The AI DJ is really doing work today.
Well, I mean, it promised you bagpipes.
It did. Probably heard me. It was like, wow, James really loves bagpipes. That's fucking just all he's going to get today is bagpipes.
4 weeks of... Stupid 10x of backtracking and zigzagging. Yes. James, how do you feel about that?
Sorry?
Path of Exile, it's all backtracking and zigzagging for 10 acts. It takes you like a week to get through.
Who said that?
I did. I'm saying it.
Who the fuck said that?
I'm saying it.
You're right.
I am right. Get fucked.
That's what makes it fun.
Is it what makes it fun, James?
Yeah. I'll say this every time. It's the reason why I put thousands of hours into it, so yes.
Did you now?
Yeah. Look at my fucking Steam profile. It's on Discord. Everybody can.
I don't want to.
Yeah. Because you'll be embarrassed.
Would I now?
Yeah. Yeah, you would.
Oh, dang. Dang. What the heck, dang.
Do you hear this?
Yeah.
That's me throwing down the gauntlet.
I didn't hear no chains jingling or metal plate shifting at all, so I don't think he actually threw down a gauntlet.
Fuck. Ah, shit. Hang on. I can do this thing.
Alright.
It's me throwing down the gauntlet.
What was I didn't hear a gauntlet dropping. It didn't sound...
motherfucker, what? Can you not hit that?
One more time, just hear the sound. One more second. Alright, so it just sounds like you're dropping a coin.
It's not a coin.
Or a ring of some kind.
Get fucked.
What is it, James?
No. Shit, it's a ring.
Try again.
No, I'm trying to find color right now. Please hold. Fuck.
Yeah. So this is what happens when I win. James just changes the subject.
Well, I'll go back to it in a second.
He learned that from May.
Oh, wow. Wow. We learning some things today, folks. Yeah. Burger is right, at least once a week.
I save it up for James.
At least once a week, yeah. It's just like me having my smarts. It only happens occasionally. Contrast. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Do you like my singing?
I do. Yeah, keep doing it.
Well, that is way too much paint. Oh, shit.
Damn. What the hell, James? Why are you putting way too much paint?
I know. I'm sorry, paint. I'll fix you. I'll fix you. I'll fix you.
I got a shipping notification for my Duncan Rhodes.
Duncan Rhodes.
Duncan Rhodes.
He's from Nottingham. That is the furthest from fucking Scotland.
I mean, technically, I would imagine Wales is probably the furthest from Scotland, but
no, it's not.
I'm not an expert.
Yeah, that's right. You keep your mouth shut.
No. No, I will not, James.
No.
I will be louder and worse.
Okay. Now you're taking a ticket out of my book, huh?
Yeah.
This is what I do.
Just get louder.
You don't have your own content. I get it. You're just a reactionary.
No, I'm not.
It's funny. Recently, there's been a bunch of drama to do with reaction content. On
no,
YouTube,
there isn't.
I've just been looking at it and going, "Why are you guys fighting about the most redundant shit? Like, people reacting to other content that somebody else is making. That's just human nature. I don't understand why everyone's getting upset about it. Like, weird, fucking weirdos."
Fucking weirdos. You heard it here first. James hates content.
Weirdos.
You heard it here first. James, a.k.a. Moist Owlette, OFF on Twitter, hates content creators.
I fucking hate them.
Heard it here first, everybody.
Heard it here first.
Heard it here first, then.
Heard it here.
Heard it here first.
Oh, sorry, we can't do Irish because Jacksepticeye is the only Irish person on the planet, so...
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's just yeah. He is a rare breed. I have a little bit of everything in me though, so I can say what the fuck I want. Woo!
Typical colonizer bullshit. Typical colonizer bullshit.
You can't say I'm a colonizer. I don't colonize nothing. I can't colonize nothing. I'm too poor.
Fuck, but you're British. You're the wealthiest country in the world once.
That one time, yeah. Have you, I'm guessing you haven't, but I'll check it anyway. Have you seen the new Witcher
season? No.
No?
But you can talk about it. I don't care about spoilers. Never have.
So funny. So I did like it as a whole.
Yeah.
However, there was some bits in it that were weird. Like, there's a character in the book called Vilgefortz, and anybody who's read the books or even played the game, I think Witcher 2, you know that Vilgefortz is a bad guy.
Yeah. Is
and
he not billed as a bad guy in the show?
No, he is. He is.
Okay.
But yeah, it's funny because he I think like the big thing about Vilgefortz is like he has a terribly disfigured face because of something Ciri did, and the makeup he has on is so bad, dude. It is so bad. It looks
what
like
did Ciri do to his face?
She did the you know how she can like kind of travel with her elder. She can like she did that before she was supposed to, and the explosion caused the damage to him.
Was he supposed to be very pretty prior to that?
Oh, he's a very pretty man, yeah. Yeah. Naturally.
Not anymore. But
Not well, I mean, he's still a pretty man, but half his face ain't, you know.
Sure.
So,
why doesn't he just use magic like
magic? Yeah, that's crazy that I don't know, since the show has magic people that do that.
Like, it's literally a core premise of the show, really, for one of the main characters. That's like her whole deal.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, and then several other characters too, but they didn't do that, fortunately.
Oh, cool. Crackerjack team over there at CD Projekt Red or Netflix. Netflix showrunner studios.
They're making another Witcher. Just surprised me. Well, there's rumors of it anyway. It might not be true, but yeah, no, I thought Witcher 3 was a pretty good stopping point since it was the end of the stories.
Yeah. Well, it's probably not about. It's probably a prequel, or a
Oh, maybe.
or a remake of the first one.
Oh, good point, actually. Yeah. Yeah, because that first one's pretty abysmal.
Maybe they'll combine the first 2 games into one, which would be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty. Yeah, that would be pretty cool because number 1 and 2 were not great,
and they're also not very long either. So like, you could pad them out to make them a single game.
Truth.
I appreciate the attempt at 1. But when they switched up to 2 and then eventually to 3 to be like, all right, so your games intend to be played with a controller, everybody.
Oh, right, yeah.
Actually, it turns out action games are just more fun on controller.
Who knew?
Who knew? Who could have thought it? Certainly not us.
Not me.
It was definitely Dragon Age.
Oh, man. BioWare been very silent recently.
Yeah, it's because they don't want. Like, let's let Blizzard just to sit quietly.
Just take all the shit, yeah.
We're just gonna sit back and we don't need any heat right now.
Yeah, I think we're definitely going to be getting something from them at the Game Awards this year. Because it's been 2 years since the Mass Effect reveal, and it's been 3 years since the Dragon Age reveal.
But still nothing on either of those.
I mean, we're getting like updates from the devs, but yeah, they're not too in depth. They talk about, like, I know that a few months ago they actually finished Dragon Age Dreadwolf. They finished the main, like the building blocks of the foundations of the game, essentially. So there is a start, middle, and end now, which is very promising. But now they're just kind of working on filling the world. I mean, yeah, and I think they need to really, because there was that drama with Baldur's Gate 3 recently where AAA companies were trying to like follow the bandwagon, saying, yeah, there shouldn't, like, Baldur's Gate 3 is too big of a standard and customers shouldn't hold us to that standard. No, if you're a AAA company and you're making billions and billions of dollars, we should hold you to that standard. Like, so right. I don't think any of us expect to, like, because I think one of the main arguments, like, a lot of smaller developers, like, you can't expect a team of 10 to 20 developers to create something like Baldur's Gate 3, and none of us are expecting that. We never did.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 has hundreds of people working on it and a massive budget,
and experience.
Right.
Huge amount of experience on that game. Yeah, and and the AAA games have just been, developers just been trying to jump onto that and go, yeah, but no, there needs to, if you want to create better games, you need competition like this. Stop trying to make excuses.
Stop trying to make excuses. You heard it here first, everybody. James hates excuses.
Fucking hate Ubisoft is what I hate.
Oh, dang. We're getting controversial now.
I don't think. I mean, I'm pretty sure the three of us understand. Since Ubisoft, they create the same game every 3 years and say it's the best thing since sliced bread.
Listen, they're their own best critics. I had a controversial take just then. You're welcome, everybody.
I didn't hear it. What did you say?
I said they're their own biggest critics.
Oh.
This is the best Assassin's Creed game since the last Assassin's Creed game. Thank you, everybody.
God, what a drop ball that was. That game series. Concept. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose it's not really a drop ball because they make a lot of money, right? But still,
it could be way cooler than it is.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, only trust the good guys, like the yearly Call of Duty. Yeah, that's another one. That's another one. I think honestly, the reason that kind of drama came about is because companies like BioWare, like CD Projekt Red, like Activision, etc. I think they have things in the works that are just not on the same scale as Baldur's Gate 3, and they feel threatened. When I say scale, I mean the same kind of genre.
Right. So they've got like they're looking at like Mass Effect right now and being like, God, that's so much for an RPG. Holy shit, we can't. What are we gonna do?
What's that? Over 600 spells? What?
Oh God. How many character combinations? Shit. Oh shit, this Path of Exile 2 game, how many character classes are there? 10? How many archetypes are there? Fuck, 36? Jesus Christ. What are we gonna do? How many do we got? We got 8! 8 classes
what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Classes are archetypes. Archetypes! We only have 2 classes! Fuck! What are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do, man?
What are we gonna do?
God.
Oh
jeez!
Oh no! Game over!
It's game over, man! What the fuck is this? This is great. Goddess by... Oh, that's why it's a RuPaul song. Let's go.
Cool. Is that a bagpipe song?
No. Cool Goddess by RuPaul's crew.
Bam, 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 bam.
So you would, even though you can't hear the music, that was very close to the beat.
Yep, I know the song. Actually, I don't, but wouldn't it be funny if I did?
Wouldn't it be funny?
This feeling inside. The fuck, James?
The rest of the lyrics. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. Sorry.
Now, James, since you killed it, you pick it back up.
Nah.
All right, y'all. James is done.
I'm done. Thanks.
Thanks for stopping by. I hope you all enjoyed today's episode of Itchy Painty.
What? We're not stopping. Are we stopping?
You said you were done.
No, that's not what I meant. I said I was done singing.
Oh. Okay.
I'm done painting. Never done painting.
I
need to repaint this tongue, though.
You jealous of my tongue?
No, I said I need to repaint my tongue.
I know. Are you doing it because you're jealous of my tongue?
No, I'm not. I'm not. I can't even see your tongue. Hang on. Let me have a look at your tongue. All right. Very pink.
You're very pink, James.
Very vibrant.
You're very vibrant, James.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. You can't see what I'm painting, but I can't get to the fucking throat of this Pukei.
Just move your hands forward a bit. Both of them. There you go. Perfect.
I'm going to wreck this brush doing this. So I can get to. Oh, I see.
What are you seeing?
I missed a whole bit of his chin.
Chin dribbles.
Chin dribbles.
I'm using pink horror.
Oh, me too for the tongue.
Yeah. As a secondary color. Underneath, Warlock purple. So James, are you saying you want me to play Warlock? Is that what you were asking?
No. You can play whatever you want.
I could play Warlock if you want me to.
No, I don't want you to
James,
play anything.
Do
you
want
can
me to,
play whatever you want.
James wants to play
You just said that you just said that you like wanted to play a charisma character, and that's what a warlock is.
Could also be a paladin.
Yeah, you can also be a paladin.
But no, I thought it would be fun to try to have a character who could explain away all your awkward behaviors.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
God.
Because it's gonna be I'm gonna go full shit.
Are you gonna let me talk to the important NPCs? I don't want Parrot to just fucking murder us.
I'm not sure how the co-op works yet, so I don't know how that is. How that's going to be implemented.
But we're gonna be prepared for James is going full shithead.
Oh, it's full blown shit.
Do we want to stream it on the YouTubes or the Twitches?
We could if you're up for that.
I mean, I'm fine with it, especially if it might get people participating.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Does Twitch have the plugins? Or does YouTube have the plugins?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think YouTube's that far yet in terms of...
So we'd have to set up on Twitch again.
No. We want to make our own decisions. We don't need the plugins.
Okay, I just thought the plugins would be fun.
They would be, but we can do it for another run. This will be our first run, so I don't since we're gonna be playing a very chaotic combo.
Sure, you're very true. It's very correct. We are gonna be playing very chaotic. It's gonna be like Jekyll and Steve.
Jekyll and Steve.
Yeah. That was Hyde's roommate. You didn't know that's not in the book. They don't point it out, but Hyde actually has a second apartment.
Yeah, if you actually read the book properly, you'd understand about Steve.
Steve is the one friend that understood Hyde for who he was.
Yeah.
He's a person of bestial intent. And I mean, I don't want to speak for Steve's kinks, but hey, you know what? People find their tribe. And the love that Steve and Hyde had is incalculable.
In this fanfic, I will.
In this fanfic, my favorite Jekyll and Hyde fanfic is definitely the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Oh. God, I can't even remember. that film. That was the one with Sean Connery, right?
Yeah, it's fucking it's fucking great, by the way.
And he absolutely hated working on that
Absolutely.
film.
Why wouldn't he? The movie was fucking terrible.
And he's also terrible as well.
Right.
But...
Well, it was definitely self-referentially terrible. He's supposed to be Alan Quatermain.
Yeah.
He's a legendary British folk hero from Africa. Apparently.
Supposedly.
Allegedly. Alan Quatermain.
I can't get into its mouth.
That's definitely a problem. That's definitely a problem I've had before.
You talk about it?
Well, I mean, I think it makes more sense if I just demonstrate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Can we do that on YouTube?
not not YouTube. Might have to
Alright,
find a
cool.
different hub for that.
A different kind of tube.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a different kind of tube. Why are you being gross, James?
I am being gross. You're being gross.
Why are you being gross, James?
Why am I being gross? You're being gross.
Why are
Big
you
grossy, big grossy grosser.
Wait, why are
gross.
you big grossy facing?
You be a big grossy gross.
Why are you?
Please stop doing that. Stop being so gross.
Damn, James.
Stop being so gross.
Why did you go ahead and turn my thing back around me like that? So
gross. You're so gross.
James.
I'm sorry, I don't mean that.
James.
Yeah.
Love you, James.
Love you too.
Hey!
Bless you.
Thank you.
What is a good alternative way to say bless you to somebody that isn't religious based?
I say blessings.
Blessings. Okay,
yeah,
I like that.
Because they're just generalized blessings. She's gonna get mad for whatever you seek the blessing of, may it bless you.
Right.
Whether that is Nana's spirit, Donald Trump, Jesus. Get the blessing of your deity.
Have the day you deserve.
Right.
That's been one of my favorite insults recently.
Have the day you deserve to have.
Yeah.
That's
no, just have the day you deserve.
That's deep.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Where is the shade I was using earlier on? There you are.
I don't know where the shade you were using was.
I got it.
Oh, cool.
That's the hook in between. Then there'd be a drop.
It's the greatest city in the world. And
we can... A tube of the red variety. We can all be gross. We can all be gross together. Yeah. That's also a category on one of those websites.
There's also Pornhub.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Yeah, I thought so. I wanted to put that out there.
Oh shit! Which was the green that was the shade? Oh, it was you. I got so many greens on my palette. So much green. I kind of like this in a way because I've not used green a lot on any of the minis we've done. Tell people, have the day you Thank you for saying this as I was typing, James. You're welcome. Just that shared brain cell. Going back to Strikers again.
Wait, we playing Mario Strikers?
Huh?
We playing Super Mario Strikers?
No, are you?
No. I've never played a Mario video game.
I have. I played Super Mario Brothers 2 on my Game Boy.
I played one called Mario RPG, which I don't think counts as a Mario game.
Okay.
Because Mario is a jumping game, not an RPG. You know what I mean?
I've never played RPG.
You've never played an RPG before?
Yeah, ever. What's an RPG?
It stands for role-playing game, or rocket
Okay.
propelled grenade, depending on different contexts.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, like normally that's a like a
It's an
thing.
army. It's a big army term. I mean, you don't have to pay attention to that if you don't want to.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Bugs, I have an important question to ask you.
What's up?
What do you think about the aliens?
I mean, I think that it was a really dumb waste of everybody's time. That's for certain.
What do you mean?
Well, it's not necessarily a confirmation that it's aliens, right? It's a confirmation that they picked up non-human biologics.
Yeah, which could be
be, yes, it could be fucking anything, James. That's exactly correct.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you're an alien denier to me.
I'm not an alien denier. I think it's dumb to believe that we are alone in the universe.
I'm being a shit person, by the way, because I also completely agree with Bugs. Like,
I think that
I think it's all a distraction, personally.
Yeah. You know what? People are getting pissed off at the fucking red caps, and they needed something to do to distract from whatever their latest controversy was.
On the same day, you had an old man having a stroke on TV.
Yeah.
Who's in charge of everything in your country. That was crazy.
Yeah, it was real crazy.
Is this Ash Nico? Oh, it is. I fucking love Ash Nico. Who's this Mario person you're speaking of? I heard he's worth a lot of money.
Mario?
Yeah.
I mean, I knew he was rich. He fucking sold out. Sold the family business. I mean, who didn't think that Mario once he sold Mario's Plumbing?
Right.
Mario Sr. would not have approved of this.
That little bitch.
Oh, wahoo!
Oh, man. You know, I like having long hair, but it's also a curse.
No, it's not.
Because I'm trying really hard.
You speak falsehoods!
To paint this fucking mini, and I've got strands of hair that continually are slipping out my fucking headband.
Just use a... Oh, I was going to say use a headband.
Right, yes, exactly.
James, why don't you just use the thing to push it back?
Yeah, I'm trying. But they just keep... It's because I got a fan to my left. So it's like my head is on... It's like a cross... like it's just in the way that... And so it keeps blowing hair out. I don't know if it's true or not, because I don't know Japanese, but you know the way, you know that Mario says "it's a me."
Yeah.
So apparently "itsu" or "itsumi" in Japanese means super. Right. So like, yeah, people have been making connections, obviously, because he's just saying Super Mario, not "it's a me Mario."
The fuck.
But it might also be bullshit because, like, it was just from some random person on TikTok. But speaking of, like, there's somebody else I follow who she's German and she works in like illustrative in Japan, and their fucking office is so chaotic and awesome. Like her latest video is her basically pretending to be Solid Snake and putting a cardboard box over her head and surprising all her Japanese colleagues around the office. And like, yeah, it makes me want to go there. Makes me want to work there. I imagine not every Japanese office is like that.
Well, they invested in their pensioners, and their pensioners are using their pensions, so...
You're right.
God forbid a nation invest in their pensioners.
Yeah. What? Veterans? No.
Also civil servants.
Let's go Super Saiyan. Your hair will be standing up and out of the way. Oh, you're right. Why didn't I think of that? Well, 1 second.
Are you a Saiyan, James?
I'm just saying. Not a Super Saiyan. Just saying.
Fucking ending the stream now.
No, don't. I have so much to do on this tail.
I mean, we're both behind on this mini, so we'll keep going at this next time. Might take a break next week, everybody, so James and I can play Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
It is going to be a weekend of no lifing.
A weekend. These are rookie numbers.
Listen, James, we're gonna have to take breaks at some point to like pause.
Oh boy! You underestimate me and my power. I said I followed the voice actress who does the narration. You know, the sexy lady. There's a narration in Baldur's Gate 3.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. She's the Dungeon Master.
Yeah, and I follow her, and she basically has, over the past like month or so, she's been just releasing off record just bloopers of her doing random audio snippets while she's been doing lines for the game. It's been very funny.
Yeah,
right. She's like,
some of those my way.
Yeah, she's oh, okay. 1 second. Too much shade on there. There we go. Yeah, well, next one I see. Actually, I think I might have liked some of them, so I'll try and find them. But yeah, the most recent one is where she was talking like I'm paraphrasing, but she says I'm gonna need therapy with the amount of times I want, like I say that I want Astarion. Right, and I put a comment on there saying, I have therapy this week actually, so and the game releases on the 3rd, so I might actually talk to my therapist about Baldur's Gate 3 and how it's affecting me. I think that's definitely going to happen.
Yeah, it opens up at 11 a.m. that day.
It does, yeah. My therapist is obviously, I know she's being paid to say this, but she's very interested in all that kind of side of things.
Mine is very interested in my biological mother.
In your what, sorry?
My biological mother.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mine is interested, like when it comes to personal stuff. It's more about my guardian or the stepfather I had growing up. Piece of shit.
Piece of shit. Fucking terrible. Like, why are therapists always interested in the piece of shits whose actions governed our very existences for years?
I wonder why.
Why? I don't know.
Oh boy, I don't know.
It's a natured mystery. Whoopsie daisy.
That's it? No. That's cool. Yeah, this week we were talking about, I wrote it down, but it was like another triangle, because she's trying to find ways that can help me, because I'm very, not stubborn, but the way I take in information is when it comes to that kind of serious stuff is a little bit. It's not normal.
Mm-hmm.
Like normally people just talk about things and then like they'll come up with theories and how you can fix it, but that stuff doesn't work with me. So like she's been coming to me and researching like theories every week that I can actually look at and go, huh, and connect myself to those theories and studies.
Neat.
So it's been pretty cool. Like she was very silent for the first few weeks, but yeah, she said to me, "Is there any feedback you want to give me? Anything I can do to help you?" Yeah, could you? Because I remember like one week she was giving me like a theory thing, and I was like, "Yeah, could you do more of that?" Because I remember writing that down and actually going to friends and talking about it and stuff, and like I feel like that stuff helps. You know, if I take interest in it. And she's like, "Of course I can." Of course, naturally, I've tried to get her into a D&D game.
She obviously can, James.
I mean, I'm gonna keep trying.
James, you probably shouldn't. That's a breach of professional etiquette on her part.
Okay.
Or at the very least, maybe not one of your games.
Oh, okay. Somebody else can DM then.
Yeah.
But anyway, she said she'd just be a hindrance anyway, so.
Well, she's being polite, James.
I know she is. Yeah, I know. And mostly I say that to start conversation.
Good.
I'm allowed to do that, right?
You're allowed to start conversations. You just gotta keep it profesh. They have to keep a stoicism, not unlike the great doctors of, I don't know, the Red Cross.
What the fuck is this song?
Beautiful.
What is?
My brush.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Oh.
The tongue is going to be the most sticking outingest part on this for me.
So that's going to be like your focus.
Yep. Mr. Robin Baytime is going to get drawn. So everyone's going to be looking. With that said, we are done. I want to thank Joji for hanging out with us today. Thank you to James for joining us today and for talking about Path of Exile and Baldur's Gate 3. And thank you to me, ultimately, for showing up this morning, for waking up and you know, kind of just coming in here and still continuing despite the pressure outside barometric, mostly.
I'm proud of you.
I still find the strength to carry on with whatever it is that we got going on. So thank you to everybody here. James and I will likely be streaming next week during this time, but we won't be painting. If we are streaming, we'll be doing Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
With
I'm
our.
gonna be I'm gonna be a little shitbag.
You're gonna be a little shitbag, and we don't know. I mean, we could be pretty far in the game at that point too. That'll be Sunday after playing it from Thursday. Like, it'll be a good update for everybody here. Anyway, thank you all. I've been Burger. Y'all been great, and thank you for watching.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. 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 Bye.